Hello there gang, welcome back to another video. I'm going to start this off very quickly by saying that if you wanted Thames at this time of day and you're annoyed, there will be one later today, and now everyone stops panicking. But I wanted to talk about my plans for FM19 as well as what I'd like to see in FM19, and I've not really had the chat with you for a little while apart from in the videos. This is still a video, isn't it? Yeah, it's still a video. Well, it's a video focused upon other things other than a series. We will be talking about upcoming series, but yes. So it's the same as always, really. It just doesn't have the Thames intro. Well, this is basically a Thames episode now. So let's first talk about the FM19 is coming out soon. They've changed their branding, so it's all looking fancy and new now. And what would I like to see? Loads of people ask me, what do you want in the new game and what features are you looking for? Well, I did a tweet recently, and I thought what the best thing to do would be just to refer to that tweet. So I made a list. The list was much improved training, improved match engine, better UI design. I think better UI design. I want a redesign for the user interface. Better AI controlled transfers. A new art style I think would be quite interesting. A dedicated online versus mode or a dedicated online mode of some sort rather than it being peer-to-peer. Deeper levels of player interaction, deeper levels of press interaction, and the regen faces, new gen faces to look good. That'd be good as well. So now I've put that list on the screen, right? So you can see there's a list of things, and I think they'd all be good. I think if we get half of them, that'd be nice. If I had to pick maybe 3 or 4 that I really would like, I would love training to matter. At the moment, I don't know about you, but I don't touch training. People say, what do you do for training in your videos? Apart from individual training on whether a position or a player preferred move, I don't really do anything. So I'd love it to be different to the point where I can see what sort of things they're actually training rather than vague things that they're actually training, like attacking set pieces, defensive training, attacking training, or team cohesion. I mean, if we could see them on a night out, that'd be great. But at the moment, my care for that is very small. UI redesign. Now, to most people, this probably won't matter, and there is that phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But from a very selfish perspective, you lot have been watching the same looking game for the past few years now, and I would like to look at something different when I edit as well. So if they would change the UI design quite a lot, I would quite like to see a radical change. It doesn't mean it has to be worse. Not all change is bad. I do think, though, that they feel like they've got quite a good formula at the moment, so the idea of them changing that might be quite scary, and it's a big job too. So I don't think they'll do that, but selfishly I would love the game to look very differently, and that sort of plays into the new art style suggestion that I've got as well. And the third thing I would really like, and again I think this is probably a selfish thing that I would like, but people ask my opinion, so I'm going to give it to you, is a dedicated online mode. I like that there's a online football manager idea that I would really like one day, and the reason I can talk about this list of things for FM19 is I know nothing about FM19, so I feel like I could speak about this and not feel like I'm doing I've not signed an NDA, that's essentially what I'm getting at. But no, a dedicated online mode. I might even do a separate video talking about this to see what people actually think, but I would like that as a thing, whether it would be versus other people or dedicated. Again, this would cost Sports Interactive a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of people, so I think the chances of it are quite unlikely. If I get half of the things on my list though, I'll be pretty content. There'd be some big changes in there. New gen / regen faces have to look better. That for me that should be top of the list. I go into the future a lot. I want to see updates. Okay, so that's what I would like to see in FM19, and now I can tell you what definitely will be in FM19 in terms of the content that I'm making for the game. So because they announced the game is definitely happening, I can announce that I'm definitely doing different series and whatnot. So my beta save, if you follow me on Twitter at Dr. Benji, I do recommend. That's where I give off all of my information really, as well as the Discord channel, discord.gg/Dr. Benji. That's right. That's official. Keep your eyes out for stuff that I mention, and obviously FM19 stuff. If you want all my opinions on that, Twitter, Discord, they're the places to go. So my beta save for the first 2 weeks and probably the first month of the game will be a 1-season save. That's right, a 1-season save with Liverpool. Will this year be their year? I guess we're going to find out. Of course, they're involved in all the competitions, so that makes it interesting as well. Klopp has brought a pretty good squad in, and I'm putting my cards on the table. I'm doing a 1-season Liverpool save. Lots of people will like that, lots of people won't. I'm prepared to take both reactions, but as a first save, I'm interested to do it. Not done a Liverpool save for a few years, so not in this fashion of that. It won't be every single game, it won't be a complete playthrough, it'll be much like the Arsenal, Manchester United saves you've seen in the past. And I've not had a good Liverpool save this year really, so I want one. I'm a Liverpool fan, to clarify. That might not have been obvious. Now, my main save this year, of course, was Thames, and people have enjoyed Thames, and Thames has gone on now for a long old time. I can reveal a few bits without telling you exactly what it's going to be. So it won't be in England. It won't be a journeyman save. It won't be a Pentagon challenge save. And it won't be international management, because I don't think that's very good either. But it will be a long journey. It'll be in the lower tiers of a country. I won't tell you which country yet, but it won't be England. And, do I say this? It won't be Europe. Yeah, there we go. It's not going to be Thames in another country, but it won't be a million miles away from Thames, if that makes sense to anyone. But you'll have to wait and see, won't you? It'll be around early December, so keep an eye out. Now, for something else I'm thinking of doing in FM19 is experiment videos. For those that have followed me for a while now, you know that my opinion on experiment videos is mixed. I think there are worthwhile experiments, and I think there are experiments that are a bit pointless. Like when someone just takes one player from Team A and puts them at Team B and simulates it for a season and goes, this is how they do. I just think those are a bit rubbish. Of course, a lot of you actually will have subscribed to me for the 1,000 Year in the Future videos. Those sort of experiments I think are great. Those in-depth experiments that not anyone can do, I think are great. I might dabble in experiments. There's sort of two parts to this. That one, I know that if I do experiment videos, they do quite well. People quite like them, and it would increase the focus on Football Manager on YouTube, which would be a good thing for me, obviously. So I might be doing them more frequently. Keep an eye out. If I get good ideas, then we'll do them. If not, then I won't. That's always been my philosophy, really. Now, online play. I mentioned this, playing as other people. I've done draft mode series in the past with the FM League many years ago as part of the Creators Cup, all of which happen online. And I would love to do some more online stuff this year with other people. The few Football Manager creators, of course, but I'd also like to interview and talk to people that I respect within the online sphere of the internet and YouTube and other parts of gaming, maybe. Just other sectors of places is what I'm getting at. I've got people lined up that I would love to be a part of it that I've spoken to already. If you're one of those people, I still want to do it. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. It just was put on hold a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to be doing online draft mode stuff, interview stuff with other people. I think it'll be a good series to do for FM19. Hopefully online features this year in FM19 are good. That's the key part of all of this. They've got to be good. Girlfriend vs FM might make a return at some point as well, so keep an eye out for that. And a new series I'm doing, starting in October at some point. We're doing Sunday at 7. It's going to be at 7 o'clock on Sunday. That bit was probably clear before, but it's going to be a football talk show, phone-in radio thing happening every single week on the channel. I've done a few test versions on Twitch. I might do a few more before October. So yeah, if you want to get involved with that sort of thing, it'll be live every single Sunday on the channel. Of course, I don't usually upload on weekends, but that would be a new thing. And with the introduction of FM19, there should be some hubbub about it. So that should be fun too. Keep an eye out for that Sunday at 7. And the final thing for me to talk about really is the channel in general. It's grown quite a lot in the last year over the course of FM18. People have really got involved with Thames. If you've bought, I will say now, if you've bought a Thames shirt, thank you so much. We've sold over 300 Thames shirts, and they'll still be available for as long as the series is running. They will still be available to purchase if you want. They ship worldwide. They're available everywhere. Links in the description if you're interested in getting one. You can get a name on the back as well, whether it's your own or a player from the save, for no extra cost. Get involved if you want to get one. Get one. Patrons get 10% off, so check Patreon if you are a Patreon, and you get 10% off your order. It all makes sense. We recently hit 63,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is mad. We've got 20,000 followers over on Twitch, but 63,000. I did pictures. I posted a picture on Twitter recently of a stadium that we could fill. We should all meet up. I think it'll all go to that stadium in a place which is not convenient really for anyone, unless you live locally to what was it? The Lucas Oil Stadium. That's right. If you're local, I mean, book it for me. As I mentioned before, I'm very much trying to interact with people on Twitter and Discord. We have a variety of different channel sections for people to get involved with if they wish to. And Sunday at 7, I mentioned before, we'll run through that Discord channel. So it's important that if you want to get involved in that conversation, become part of the conversation now. Get to know the community that we've got in there. We've got a Thames spoiler channel, a football channel. I think we're basically topic of conversations on all sorts of levels. So yeah, so hey, link in the description, discord.gg/DrBenji. If you've never used Discord before, this is a beautiful introduction to it. And it's also better than Skype. So tell all your friends about it too. This video is not sponsored by Discord. I just think they're really good. So there's a few things then that I've updated you on. Hopefully you feel more in the know than you did about 10 minutes ago. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a good year. As I say, thank you so much for the support. Football Manager is still a very niche game. I've seen quite a few creators sort of drop off or stop or pause this year, but we've carried on. We've pushed through, and you've been a massive factor in that as well. Yeah, when I started this X amount of years ago, I never thought I'd be able to do this full time, but with the help of people watching, buying t-shirts, getting involved with Patreon, it's possible, and I could never never thank you enough. So thank you so much for being a part of it. And on to FM19. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. And we love with care then from Little Pinch. Until next time, I'll see you again tomorrow, where there'll be more videos up until the point of FM19. If you've got a question that I didn't answer in this video and you'd like answering, the comment section is the place to be. I'll make sure I get to everything down there. So any more thoughts, let me know. We love with care from Little Pinch. Until next time, goodbye. Did we do that twice? Probably.